Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely Action Tuesday? Well, I hope. Of course, we got to get some Kingdom Come Deliverance in here, where we're in the middle of a murder investigation. Of who, you might ask? Well, it turns out one of the crims who went and burnt down the stud farm, apply jokes as needed, lives in one of the towns, and we went and tried to find them, and it turns out they've been murdered in the night, I think, is kind of the implication. So now we're investigating the murder of a murderer, essentially. And I think that's fine. I actually don't mind that. I think it's a fun twist. And they've made Henry, like, competent as an investigator. Like, he's asking simple, logical questions to solve crimes or problems. And I'm okay with that. I think I'm enjoying this aspect of it right now. Still not a huge fan of combat, but that's because I'm bad at it. It's not necessarily Henry's fault, right? It's not necessarily Henry's fault. It could be my fault, but the combat has underwhelmed me so far. But I'll keep practicing. But the rest of it, this has actually been pretty fun. Welcome, Mika. How goes it? Pretty good. Work was super light today. Just kind of relaxed. Got a lot of phone time, and I don't know. It's been an easy day. An easy day overall. We are having some lighting issues though. Okay. What is that emote? It's error something pickle. Is it a cucumber or a pickle? What are you pointing at with that emote? Seriously. Detective Henry quests are pretty fun. Yeah, I would say overall this is very fun. Ginger arrow pickle. Ginger arrow pickle? So ginger to pickle? I mean, yes, I guess that's technically... Oh, I broke my legs. Ginger in a pickle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, technically that's what happened. We did have the ginger in a pickle thing. Ginger... Too difficult, really. I'm kind of surprised. Ginger did, in fact, get himself in quite the pickle. We had to go figure out why he was acting so suspiciously. And it turns out, he kind of knew something weird was going on. Dope. Yeah. Henry, I mean, luckily we're wearing shoes now, despite my best efforts. Alright, what are we actually doing? We've got... Found out more about Limpy, which is the name of the guy who was murdered, and talked to the priests. Oh yeah, that's right. There was implications that Limpy, the murdered murderer, had something to do with this weird combat priest. That's the most we've gotten so far. Nice thing is that if you go to the right spot he's hiding at, you can just skip most of the quest. Oh, well, that's good. It did seem like when we walked up, Henry talked to him as if we had just discovered him completely blind or something, as opposed to coming in with a lot of knowledge of where he's at. Welcome, Samus87. So, I mean, that's good writing in that you can use it both ways if you just discover him or you come at him with, you know, the knowledge gleamed from talking to other people. Ooh, just a little easy lockpick, you say? First thing in the morning? I don't... Thief! What? Who saw me? Really? Who saw me? Huh? Oh, it must have bugged out and he saw me through the wall. It must have bugged out and he saw me through the wall. Oh, it's a different thief? Wait, is that a catchable thief? Wait. Is this one of those ones? Wait, he might be catchable. Is this one of those thieves I can catch and beat up? Oh, did he despawn already? Wait, where's that? I don't see him. Huddle. Hurry. We gotta go. Nah, they don't really despawn that easily. Okay, so where did he go? Don't they usually just run down the road out of town? Wait, are they fighting over there?
Yeah.
Wait, is that them? Wait, okay, this looks like this might be them. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, he got him already. He got him already. He took care of him. Nothing to do now, but just make sure we bury him in his underwear. Okay, bye. All right. I mean, he got vengeance of his own accord. Good for him. Good for him. I thought he was calling me a thief, since that's the same thing they do when they see me thieving, but I almost loaded back. I'm happy you said something, Ika. I almost loaded back, because I thought for sure we were in trouble. I thought he saw me through the wall, which has happened, you know. I still don't know what firm grip does, by the way. It says something about moving the lock always to one side or the other, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what that's for? Take a quick bath. Just a little quick one. All lock picking up. That's what we want to see. I don't remember. Oh, there's the dog. I was about to say, where did that dog come from? All right, where's our... Okay, lock picking's up to 15. That's pretty good, right? Look at the drunk. Is it... it's deft grip, right? The starting position when lock picking will be closer to the end of the lock, making it easier to open. I have no idea what that means. It is... sure, I guess. Maybe... oh, wait. Maybe it means you don't have to rotate it as far? Now on both phones. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear, Zambus87. That's... I don't think that should be a problem. Closer to the gold circle. Okay. Like in the middle? I'll have to look at it the next time I'm lockpicking and try to understand what you mean. For you to open the trunk. Almost silently when lockpicking, even if this pocket isn't going well. The sweet spot? Closer to the... okay, so it makes... so just... okay, I guess I don't understand that one. Okay, that one's useless. No chance of opening the lock instantly. Your chances get even better with easy locks. Okay, Master Thief. Okay, Repairman. How many of these do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There's only one we can't get, so it doesn't really matter what I take. Since Sixth Sense doesn't actually work, unfortunately. Probably take Repairman. Do we take Repairman here, or do we take Master Thief? What do you think? Man, my armor is toast. Holy cow. I did not realize how bad that stuff was. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a ring now. What's better? Do I just take Repairman so we have a chance of fixing our lockpicks? Or do I take Master Thief just to make certain things easier? And I mean, technically, if the simple ones, like easy and very easy, are simpler, we can just pop them real quick, and Master Thief is nice? Okay. Because in theory, this would just build XP quicker and easier, right? We're sort of mitigating some of that. What level is this? 12. Okay, we're almost to that one. Good. Ooh, 2 points of reading. Oh yeah, we got another level of stealth. Ooh, dog person. Dog person was good. Dogs will stop barking, right? Won't bark at or attack you unless you step on them, attack them, or make them feel threatened. You're a mug. When you wanted, people will be less likely to recognize your face and will soon stop looking for you. Crime. You get a +1 strength until you're caught or leave the scene of the crime. Slim fit? Okay, lowers the noise of the equipment by 20%. Okay. So we just take dog person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's the same thing. So we just take dog person now, and then we can get the rest of these and skip, like, I don't know, daring debonair or something. Your attacks from behind will be a third stronger. E? Okay, we'll take dog person now. And skip daring debonair, since that would just be like fighting our way out. We'd like never do that. Wow. Getting into those 2 locks were incredibly important. Welded heart. Cause wild animals more damage. Tusks, antlers. All foods in your inventory won't spoil so fast. You can eat raw meat. Less worried about that. Very unworried about Houndmaster. Drinking habit? Okay, that one just requires us to be drunk at all times, right? Oblivion, you'll wake up at home in bed, never drink yourself to oblivion, but the negative effects of your hangover will be 30% stronger. Can't combine with safe passage. It's alcohol saving your hard-earned rush, and you hang. Bear in mind that getting drunk quickly brings both positive and negative effects of alcohol. That's by 1. Drunk. Alcohol lasts twice as long. I don't know. I don't know about the alcohol ones. I guess it's fine that we have a stat for it or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Light armor. It'll be 50% easier for you to dodge combat strikes. Taunt. Evasion during combat will lower your opponent's morale. Oh, wait. So I have okay, here's a thought. Since when we're fist fighting people, all we can do is dodge, does that count for the purposes of taunt? Can we, like, taunt and dodge, like, more often? And lower the morale super fast by, like, hand-to-handing them? Can I, like, break their morale by, like, going into the Matrix and hyper-dodging? That would actually be a crazy combo. Okay, I don't really care about stamina. I care about damage. Perks aren't too important for drinking, but it's good for quests. Drinking skill, anyway? Oh, okay. Oh, dang, we can get Revenant now? Oh my god. We wanted Revenant and Last Grasp, right? Generated by 20%, only if activated once in combat. Health will regenerate gradually, does not apply during combat. Awesome. Nah, unarmed blocking is different from unarmed dodging skill, still. Last gasp. Oh, last gasp. Yes, last gasp. My apologies, everybody. Stamina regens 4 times faster. Okay, but we wanted both of these, right? One get out of death free card, and one just your health slowly regens at all times, right? I just want both of these. I want to make sure before we spend these points, since I can't respec, I don't think. Or if I can, it's like super expensive to do it, I think. Jesus Christ be praised! Welcome, T12. How you doing? Now that we've spent more time having to acquire bodies, Gravedigger sounds mildly better. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and it will burn you only half as much. Gasp is better, but both are good. Okay, well, we have 2 points. That's why I was going to say we just take both, right? But both are good. Okay, yeah, I'll just take both. Yes, and yes. Okay, great. Now we're hard to kill, and we get health back, just generally speaking. All the rest of this is, like, average. I think Sprinter was the only other one we thought about taking that was good. The rest of these were kind of like yes or no's. Like, Berserk's fine, but it probably isn't going to save our butts as much as the other ones are, right? But T12, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Orange Silver Tongue. That's not bad. Especially when you talk to women and speech moves, you say them more easily, and you are in avail of Bath Winch's services for free. Virgins will be more willing to buy stolen items from you. We don't worry about that. That one wouldn't be bad. Commoners. That was a wealthy people. Silver Tongue seems fine. Just increases your speech skill when haggling. That would just mean we would get more money, right? Every time we tried to haggle to increase the price of something. Or I guess decrease the price, but increase the sell price or whatever. Marginally? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we have the point. What about the +3 speech when talking to nobles and wealthy people? Is that better than lowborn? Since I feel like lowborn is probably people we can just intimidate, right? Whereas the highborn, like being able to talk, is probably a little bit better. Dialogues, you'll see counterpart stats and skill checks. I mean, that's really good too. Maybe we just take that. Speech cases. At every 4th level. So we can get 5 of them total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Because we only go up to level 20, right? Charisma. Agility. What does Mule actually do? You can carry 15 more pounds. Okay, I'm less worried about that. Flee from combat with you. The ones who do fight you will be less determined. I have 2 strength right now. Represent less stamina. We're not even doing that. Okay, so what do we think? Silver Tongue or Highborn? Silver Tongue will get us better money, right? And then I assume Highborn is more likely to, like, convince people to let us do stuff. I guess it kind of comes down to what do the town guards count as? Do they count as highborn or lowborn? I have 1 point. Maybe we just take empathetic for now so we know everyone's stats when we're talking to them. Not nobility, but there's other perks for them. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe we just take empathetic so we know what we're dealing with. We know what we can throw at them and not get in trouble. Also, I just realized how stupidly big our bow is. Is it not? It says nobles. Oh, I guess the guards would not count as nobles, right? Stats. Oh, main stats. Wanderer, Brute, Savage, Ken, Scholar. Your reading level increases by 3, but your strength and okay, no. Okay, we can find a local hero, Scout. Increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner, and your 30% chance of evading are also increased by 30%. Okay, Contemplative. As long as you remain still, your tiredness and hunger will stay at the same level. Also, pay fine, then pickpocket the fine is always a winning strat. Ah, okay, that's true. Prompter. It's on sentinel tone, which is reduced by 20%. Verted. 2% slower during the day, that's terrible. Lasts 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. A bunch of these are just bad. Charisma and speech. I don't... I mean, I guess if you wanted to specialize your Henry into something, you could take one of these, right? Your strength. Charisma... Charisma's +2, but strength -2. Incurred a -1 penalty. Rises much faster than usual. Penalties for saving nail time or less. Scout's good. There's no, like, downside to Scout. Also, just having such high speech stats, they always get convinced anyway. Charisma is probably the first one you can do that with, since it's not really tied to speech skill that much. Just having high speech stats, they always get convinced anyway. Okay, so... I'll pay fine. Or just have such high speech stats. Well, our speech stat is a 9 right now, so it's not super high. So, I mean, do we just go empathetic then? And that way we can just see everyone's stats when we talk to them? That's not what I mean. Oh. Charisma is probably the first one you can do that with, since it's not really tied to speech skill that much. 9. Suspiciousness 56. Noise 76. And that's with the bonus. That lowers it. So... okay. The intimidation, speech skill, and then charisma. Right. So charisma is more based off of, like, the bonuses from armor and stuff. And less from just having a high speech skill. How good you look. Right. Right. Okay, so charisma is more of just armor bonuses and, like, clean bonuses and, like, laundered clothes bonuses. Whereas speech skill is specifically just the speech skill, right? Intimidation is a mix of how bloody you are and how jacked you are, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that sounds correct. So, I mean, right now, strength would probably be our biggest thing. But I don't usually get it maxed out that easily. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just take empathetic for now. There's no downside to empathetic. It'll help us just understand what to do if we need to bluff or lie to someone, right? So I'll take that for now. Unless I have a reason to take something else, I'm going to take this for now. Trusting you, chat. All you beautiful board members, I just want to make sure. You're all the experts on this one, not me, so. Bringing their stats to yours helps, but it won't be 100% all the time, even if you have more in it. Yeah, we've seen that happen before. I think with the guy who tried to accuse us of murder, we had a better stat than his in one of the things, and he's like, I'm not playing that. And it's like, oh, well. So, not empathetic then? I mean, speech hasn't been too much of an issue, but it's both a blessing and a curse that we took so many speech skills at the beginning when we were determining our starting stats. It made our Henry very bad at combat, but he was naturally good at talking to everyone in the starting town. I do need to get my stuff fixed, though. I wish I could do it myself, but unfortunately the way this module works, that's not an option. Defense is shields only? Oh no, it's defensive stats of all of weapons and skills. Okay. I think well-worn? Yeah, that was the only one I think we cared about. Shiny armor. Perfect block. Button. Minute riposte. Only defend against the riposte by means of a perfect block. It also use the same defense if the tables are turned. So getting perfect blocks and riposte demonstrates superior swordsmanship, but also intimidate a less experienced foe. Getting the perfect block, also hit the strike button. Sure we can. Sure you can. There's kind of like two ways they do it from what I've seen. If it's like Henry making a speech in a quest, then the characters are usually more about picking the right choices to appeal to the target. If it's just a straight convince me, then it's more about the stats. Oh. Gotcha. So in the former, even if you had 0 in your speech, you could still succeed if you picked right. Oh. So for groups, it's for the right, you're choosing the right skill to use. Whereas individual, like, conversations, it's more of a, I need my stats high enough. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. I guess it was just the training. No more swords. No more swords. And we can't do combos, since they always fail. Since everyone constantly perfect parries me, we just concentrate on unarmed. It still makes you more proficient when fighting with your fist, increasing the damage you make. Increasing the damage you make? Interesting. Also, we're like 1 XP away from level 8. I need to go find a brigand to punch in the face. Okay, so horsemanship, hunting, maintenance. All right, well, we'll take, or a deer. That's true. I guess technically punching a deer would count for unarmed. Okay, I'll take empathetic, and we'll just be done with it. I'm spending too much time pondering this. I'm just taking a thing. Resource dread, Rider on the storm. Oh, we need this. We'll take strong thighs. Unless this does nothing. Does strong thighs work? Only 7 and unarmed? Yeah. I mean, we did do a lot of axe fighting, right? So it's not that surprising. The unarmed thing has only happened recently, in the last, I don't know, couple of days in module. Probably works. Okay, so we'll take strong thighs. I'll never throw you outside of combat. Oh, and we wanted Knight was the other one, right? But we need level 10 for that. So we're almost there. So we'll take strong thighs, then we'll get Knight. And we can save up for Jockey. And I think these ones are all like one or the others, and those are usually bad. So we'll take strong thighs. We'll save the next one for Knight, and then eventually Jockey at 14. I usually stay far enough away to not get unsaddled. Well, that's fair. Occasionally, I'm not paying attention and get ambushed, so... What is it? Strength? Yeah, so... What's Dreadful at? 14, and we're at 13? Okay, great. So we could get Dreadful, we could take Boar right now. Permanently... Primarily by combat. That's great, but how many... Let's see how fast you can sprint with heavy load. Every other level. So in theory, we get 10 of these, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So we can get all but one of them. So I will never take Stronghold, I guess, since we're not using shields. Or maybe I'll just skip Mule 3. But I want Boar right now. And I'll probably take Dreadful when we get it. Complete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. Effect is increased if your armor is heavier than his. Can you punch with a shield? No, unfortunately you can't. We tried that once and we just don't equip the shield, I think, is what happened. I could be wrong, though. I might have unequipped the shield when I brought out a torch or something stupid like that. I really dislike that putting your torch away doesn't re-equip the shield. You have to do that manually. Sadly, shields are annoying to use with torches conflicting with them. Yeah. Exactly. There's absolutely no reason your character shouldn't be smart enough to go, I can't use a shield, I'll put that away and use the torch. I'll put the torch away and get my shield back out. Which is fixed in KCD 2. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, so I'm taking Boar right now because I think this is funny and I might get arrested. Okay? It's fine. I might accidentally commit murder by constantly running into everyone. Or assault. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm taking Boar right now. We'll save the other point for later. I think. Okay. Great. Because I think if I equipped a shield with no weapon, it doesn't do anything, if I remember correctly. Okay. Everyone should be up now, right? Find out more about Lippy LaBouche. Okay. Dual wield shields? I mean, that would be hilarious, but I don't think the module will let me do that. Oh, the bailiff. Oh, we already talked to you about everything, right?
What do you need?
Yeah, we already talked to him about everything. I didn't realize that was the bailiff. Oh, the ratty attorney. The ratty attorney. There'll be a turn in Rattery tomorrow. Good for Rattery. I'm not going to be there, so I'm not interested in that. Unless they're going to let me fist fight my way through the whole thing, which I doubt. Should we talk to the priest guy, or should I, like, continue talking to random folk? We already know the priest is super suspicious. I don't know if I need to continue bothering him. Unfortunately, tournament is worse in KCD 2. That is unfortunate. Oh, hi. I knew it.
Something you
That's
need?
Hi. How you doing? How did you know I was here, by the way? You don't have a dog. How'd you know? Huh? Huh? How'd you know?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Also, you kind of need a bath.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof.
Make sure
Now
you
murdered here
fail
as
to
well.
convince the priest, by the
Ask you a
way.
few questions.
Of course, ask away.
Okay.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
There's not a clue.
Okay, great.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Okay.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Okay.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Okay, great.
That's all. Thank you.
You did not help me at all, townsfolk. But we will fail to convince the priests. That's fine. Hi.
Jesus!
No, he's not here.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well.
Okay, I don't...
Ask all you want, lad.
Okay.
Who was this Lubosh?
Those that live by the sword, die by the sword. I'm not surprised the end he came to.
Have you
Okay.
noticed anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
Her voice doesn't really match up with her, like, character.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
How would I know?
Okay.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
I don't know, since I don't go to alehouses.
Great.
That's all.
Thanks. Absolutely useless. Got it. Okay, so... I think we've talked to both the people at the alehouse. I wonder, can I talk to the scribe? I really hope the scribe has some kind of funny thing to say about the priest, where he's like, oh yes, I've often worked with the priest on making new Bibles or something, and then he's like, the priest is always odd. He gets so angry, and on more than one occasion, he's actively, like, backhanded people. He's not very priestly for a priest, or something like that. Oh, really? I can't... No. We can stand on this. I guarantee it. I guarantee we can stand on it. I'll stand on this fence. Oh, almost. There it is. Oh, there you are. Good. Oh, wait. Wait, why is the bailiff coming out of the scribe's office? Oh my god. Oh, there's a lady in there too. Well, never mind.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
It's
I've
not
come
why I'm
Ask
here,
all you
ma'am.
Who was this?
Those that live by the sword die.
Okay, you're saying the same thing as the other
That's
lady.
all.
Never mind. They're friends? Yeah,
My
they're
lord,
real
what are
close
you?
friends. Oh, good, you're out here. Oh, you're a villager?
I hope I can be of help to you.
Oh, okay. Not gonna get anything new off of you. Is this the wrong building? No, it shows that this is the scribe building. Is this the scribe? I thought it was an older guy. Maybe he's like subletting part of their house out as his office? Or something? I don't, that's odd. Alright, let's just go talk to the priest. I don't seem to be getting anything new from most of these people. Because this town doesn't have a blacksmith. Oh, shop guard. I need to talk to you. Look, the bailiff is friends with everyone but the priest in town. Oh, okay.
I've come in.
Of course. Ask.
Have you noticed anything?
Well, now that I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for.
Okay, so he's
That's all.
bunch of generic stuff.
Huh? Damn.
What? Move. I will literally run into you so hard you take damage now.
Are you after something?
Don't make me. I'll do it. I'm crazy.
What was that?
Anything else?
Oh, you're so lucky.
God, has
I ain't got
coming-
time for your god. I got crime to
You know
solve.
who-
I don't know. Since I
That's all.
take care.
I wonder why. I'll do it. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. I'll do it. I'll run right into him.
I'm honored that a knight as you.
See, that's the correct response.
I've come in.
I don't know nothing about it, but
That man.
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to.
Okay,
I
that's-
was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all.
Okay, so nothing
That's all.
new there. I don't think I have anything to sell, right? At least not on me. Oh, that's right. I took that dead guy stuff. I forgot about that. Do you have any repair kits on you by chance, good man?
By the Lord watch you.
Only the small ones. A fudge. A fudge, I do declare. Oh, armor. I couldn't fix any of these anyway. Okay, he's got 3.5k. This guy actually has money for once. That's very rare. The last time we were in here, he had like 20 bucks on him. Did we not pick a weapon up off of that dead bandit? That's odd to me. Huh. Weird.
I'd like to discuss. Sure.
Uh-huh.
What
Who
about
needs
this?
12 when I could get 16?
That's too much.
Is it? Is it, everyone? Or is it just right? Nah, I guess it's okay.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Never mind. I thought for sure we could squeak out another couple of bucks on that one. Okay, he's just got my long distance arrows. Alright, let's go confront the priest. Let's try to get something done today, shall we? I can't just run around threatening to punch people. Because eventually I'll do it, and then I'll have to pay a fine, and it'll just be a whole hassle. Dude, just Dude, I'll distract him, and you take him down at the knees, and we'll just arrest him, and no one will know he's gone. I promise you. No one likes him. I promise you. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. I know how much you hate him, and I know he hates you. We'll just do it, man. We'll just take him out. We'll just take him out when he's not looking, man. It'll be fine. I can tackle him, and then you put the cuffs on him. Coward. Alright, priest. Oh, wait, if he swings... Oh, yeah, I can actually... Oh. I think we've... Oh, I think we've gotten him to hit us
Good health
before,
to
but...
you.
Can I ask you about the
Blessings
guy?
of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Okay.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Will you elaborate? No. Okay, thanks.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Oh, okay. So wait, what did you say to do with this guy? Make sure you fail to convince the priest, by the way. Okay.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I would... You want me to take the... You want me to fail here, you said, right? So... I could take the... Confession by force and fail, I think. Or, I guess I could take all three, right? Like, any of these should fail? Yes? Because my stats are lower than his on all three categories. So in theory, I should fail any of these. I guess? Okay. You want me to fail it. I just want to know which one is the correct answer for failing, I guess, in this case. I think so? Okay. Okay, let's threaten
I've
him.
got no time for this. You might be happy to put people's lives at risk, but I refuse to, and I'll get that confession out of you by force if I have to.
You're threatening me. You want to fight me? Well, I never. Well, why not? Let's have at it.
Okay, so I failed that, and I don't want to fist fight him, or I do want to fist fight him. Am I about to fold this old man in half? Am I going to put him on his knees to pray to his God the hard way with an uppercut? Like, what are we doing? What is your last save? It was right before we spent all those points. That's always the best question. When did you save last? Get him? Oh, okay. Okay, T12. That's one for punch the old man in the face. I'll hit an old man. I'm do it. To quote a very funny movie, the first of three movies of all I've only seen one of. You know what? Sure, go for it. I'm sorry, Ika, am I upsetting you? That's not my intention. I just don't... I'm not sure what I should be doing here. Fine, come on then.
Let's do it.
Good luck to you.
Alright, just punching it. Oh, ooh. Off to the start, huh? Okay.
Now.
Bullets! Head got!
Oh, got him with one, apparently. Oh, I think we actually riposted there. Oh, the knee. Oh, another knee. Oh, a gut kick.
Damn.
No, you can't walk off. We're fighting. What are you doing? Unarmed 8? Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I have to admit you're good. Or I'm getting too old for this. Either way, if you think you'll get confessional secrets out of me with your fists,
Victory
you're badly mistaken, boy. You can hammer me to death if you like, but the sanctity of the confession is unbreakable. I do want to help you, though. So come to the tavern in the evening, and maybe we'll come up with something.
Should I? Can I? So he decided to go take a nap as soon as I got done with him. Hold on. So I didn't put him out. He went to sleep. Should I hit him again? Should I teach him a lesson? Just one? Just one right on the jaw while he's sleeping? Just... I'm assuming this would be considered a crime, right? This one would be a crime. The other stuff we did wasn't a crime, but this one would probably be a crime if I had to guess, right? Don't punch the priest. Okay. As you all saw, I folded that old man. He gave up. He's like, okay, God's not on my side on this one. Alright, apparently we gotta go over here. Okay, we gotta go over here at night now. Meet the parish priest in the tavern in the evening. Okay. So what I want to do now... I want to find a bandit. Not a lot. In my mind, I feel like it's a scene in a movie where like the local bandit leader is coming to town, is acting like, you know, flaunting how tough they are, and there's that one guy who's just way too aggressive, and that's like, I'm the aggressive guy and T12 is like the leader of the group, and he's just like, all right, sell tier, wreck his shop, and I just start pummeling him. I'm too old for this. Yeah, you are, old man. Catch these hands. Okay, are you a wayfarer? I need some bandits. You look like a wayfarer. Yeah, you're just a wayfarer.
Yeah.
The only problem now is if I run into people, I might actually be doing, like, crime. Oh, we found another, like, crime site. Lord Gun HD, welcome. Fun route, spend night in tavern with priest. Pure Christian route, find another way to convince the old man. I beat him up. I don't know if there's another way for me to convince him. We can sleep and save in this crime den. But Lord Gun HD, how you doing? Oh yeah. Someone got absolutely massacred here. Look at this. Wow, that's like overkill. What? It's in the horse's mouth. That's like hyper overkill. Like this one's some body shot, so this one might have run off. It's even got a big slash, but this is like inside of its mouth. What the heck? Don't worry, Hodl. If I can find these jerks, I'll rough them up for you real good. I will avenge ye horse in ye name, Hodl. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but dang. Did you... I just run up. Did you do this? What are you talking about? Alright. So, let me see. Are there clues? Can I actually find who's responsible for this? Or is this one of those just weird things in the world? I mean, technically it's a campsite, so I could save here if I wanted. Like, I feel like if you're gonna set something like this up, you need to have the option of investigating it. It looks like they went this way. Based on the footprints. Yeah, it looks like this last footprint, which is kind of small, but... yeah, it looks like they went around this way. I don't see any blood, though, anymore. Okay, what's down this road? Okay, so maybe there's bandits over here? So they went down this road and then they made a right? Or was this just another person who, Labao got a hold of at some point? Because there's definitely some missing bodies there. Oh, what's your deal? Oh, just another wayfarer. That's a rock? There was rocks there. That's because this is the road, but there was also 2 bloody footprints there. Okay, is there like a bandit camp over here? This is a very open area. Very nice little, like, pond. It's a fish trap. Yeah, it would definitely be a fish trap, since I don't think another accident site. Sure are a lot of accidents out here. But Lord Gun, how are you doing? You having a good day? How's your PTSD? Is it better? Did you conquer the demons of your ye-old mind, and hopefully you're having a better day? I feel like there's something hidden in this one. Do they ever hide chests underwater? I think they do, right? Wait, what was that? Open? Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Take that! Take that! 70%, you know, it's not great, but hopefully it's better than the last time. Hopefully it's better than last time, friend. Little improvements, that's all we can hope for sometimes. And that's, you know, you take those improvements, you know. 2% a day, you're gonna eventually get to 100, right? Oh, wait, open? What am I opening? Wait, can they hide stuff in coral? Huh? Can they hide stuff in logs? No? Okay, so weird like coral slash stick growth is an indicator of like treasure chests? Coral? Yeah, I guess it's like sticks designed to look like a naturally occurring thing to mark the location of a treasure, but obviously there's nothing there right now. It looks like coral, like a coral reef, but obviously it's just sticks, right? Well, at least we found a treasure. 3 stones look suspicious! That is a lot of large rocks in a line. It's still going? there's something over there. That also looks suspicious. This module likes to hide things in weird places, so... Like, is there something... Is this just like a natural fence line, or did they hide something here? Huddle, come over here.
Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't look like a bandit camp. I don't think most bandits grow them or put up a windmill, but they could be incredibly industrious bandits. Well, that's a very easy lockpick. Is that a nun? What?
Hey!
Hello.
Looking for something around?
Maybe.
God preserve you, good night. Can I do something for you?
I can. Okay, so nothing that special out here. What's inside of the windmill? That is a very badly made everything? Okay, Ika, you're like the closest thing we have to a historian. What is up with this? Is this in case of, like, floods or something? Or did the ground underneath the windmill slowly get eroded away or something? What is happening here? This looks so unbelievably sketchy. We could sleep and save. That seems like a bad idea, but we could. That's it. Oh, there's a treasure map up here. Look at that. Huzzah, everyone. Points of interest sometimes have interesting things. The point of interest had a point of interest. Let's go. Also, I'm going to take a nap. I broke into your windmill and I took a nap in the middle of the day. You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Knight. It certainly isn't up to regulation. No, it looks like a death trap. Oh, okay, that's it's raining. It looked like for a second that as I came out the door, this rock rolled into position. I'm like, wait, what was that? But I think it's just the rain caused like a little bit of a weird movement effect. Sorry, I've become completely unhinged. The rocks are moving, the barrels are talking. Just punch it, punch it. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hi. How's it going? I'm just gonna snag some of your food. I'll be out of your way in a moment.
What have we here?
People are absolutely primed for the Night Unlocker to show up. Absolutely primed for the Night Unlocker to show up. You don't even have a fence on your chickens? What if your chickens just wander off? What if something comes up and eats your chickens? Are there no natural predators in the countryside of this country? What's going on? Place is a joke. Quality arrows. The bow won't shoot bad arrows as well, vice versa. Yeah. Tell me something I don't know, module. Where's all the secrets? Oh yeah, treasure map. Rattery. Okay, so Ledecheco, Rattery, north. Okay. So Rattery is going to be the east. Ledecheco, past some houses under an old tree, huh? Okay, do we have a Ledechko? Okay, so there's Ledechko. Okay, so the road that leads to Rattery, I guess, would probably be this one? Or would it be here? It probably is down here. So this tree? It might be this tree, specifically. We gotta go talk to the priest first, but after that... I'm thinking it's this tree. That tree is suspicious. Based on this treasure map, anyway. Okay. Okay, we need to keep going east. We haven't been to the edge of the map yet. Thank you, Huddle. Thank you. See, there you go. That's the all-terrain horse we know you can be, Huddle. Devil's Furrow. Why do they call it the Devil's Furrow? It looks quite nice here. Usually places called the Devil have either a lot of red in them or a lot of, like, really aggressive rocks and stuff. This doesn't look like an active volcano. How close are we to the edge of the map? Okay, we're very close to the edge of the map. Oh, they actually marked on the map a dead tree on this one. Alright, well, let's go over there, I guess. If I go much further north, it's gonna tell me not to leave or whatever, so... Still plenty of map to the west, though. Surprised we haven't come across any kind of bandits or something. We've discovered a camp. Oh, there's the dead tree. It's a woodcutter's camp. Oh. Why have you not gone for this dead tree, hmm? Is it too dead? Is this the tree from Ferngully that has the evil spirit in it, hmm? Do all dead trees have a secret underneath them? Hmm? I don't see one. Okay. How far away are we? Maybe if I go down to Old Talmberg. Come on, find something. I mean, we got level 8, so it's not like I need a fight, per se. But I also wouldn't mind a little bit of a scrape, you know? Kind of expected the priest to put up a better fight, if I'm being honest. But I don't think he liked that I caught him with that big hook when I dodged that kick of his. I don't think he was expecting that. Oh yeah, this is the town. Yeah, we can go try to steal the jewelry. While we're here, since we have gotten another upgrade to our thieving stuff. And do I have booze on me? I don't have any booze on me, gosh darn it. I thought I kept some wine on me the last time, but I guess we didn't. So to say, I could get a little drunk. Oh wait, there is a merchant here, right? Hold on. Do you think this all-purpose merchant who has $5 has some booze? This idiot right here. Hi. Didn't talk to you.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
I do have the coin. You've got cheap wine and some souvenir shops. Oh, a bot. Hello, bot. Oh, he's got moonshine. Thank you for getting that bot, Ika. Appreciate it. Oh, you have a treasure chest, or treasure map also. We've never done one of those, so I don't know. Tight olive hose. Torch. Okay, I guess I can just get some cheap wine. Like I'll just take all 5. I don't care. Haggle.
Let's have a word about the...
Sure.
Can always use a little bit more speech practice.
What do you say to this?
More.
He was very angry. Man, come on.
I'll go for that.
Great. Okay. I have a bed here, so we can save before I do this. So that if it goes absolutely positively wrong, we'll be okay. Remember, Skull Clamp is a thing, so I think I'll use it in my other save file where I use Bloodcast. Oh, yeah, yeah. Skull Clamp, notoriously good Magic the Gathering card. For those who are wondering, yesterday we did a bonus co-op stream over on Ika's channel where we played some old 1998 Magic the Gathering module, but we had it upgraded with player-made mods up to like 2016 or something. So lots of new cards, and some of the AI can't handle the new cards. I will say that much. But it's fun. It's super janky, but it's pretty fun. Oh, good. She's not here. Oh, we can get in there now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, my God. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Wow, that might be the pickiest lock we've ever picked. Oh, we just unlocked it. Nice. Oh, it's just an undershirt? Well, I don't care about that. Funny thing is, Yu actually has a card similar to Skull Clamp, but because the nature of how they do equipment differently, it's not nearly as good. Fair? Fair. Fancy shirt. Wait, I can wear the fancy shirt? It's not a good idea. It's a funny idea, but it's not a good idea. Oh, that doesn't count as a quest item. It also doesn't count as stolen? Weird. Why wouldn't it count as stolen? Once a jewelry belonging to Lady... Now, a gift from Miller. Why is it... Wiseek's wife. Okay. Sweet. Isaac, get the jewels back. Bring the jewels to Wyjack. Why did it have so many different quest updates? Okay. But great. We finally were able to do it. So you need a minimum then. I guess if anybody cares. Looks like you need a minimum 15 lockpick to be able to get that thing open. Because I think we tried it like 12 and 13. I don't know if we tried it at 14, but it looks like at least a minimum of 15 to get that thing open. Okay, hold on, we gotta get out of here. We got some stolen goods on us, man. It's super hot right now. We gotta get out of town. Where do I take those? Oh, okay, I bring him down there. Do I have time for that? I don't know if I have time for that. I don't have another fast travel point, though. We'll just head back to town and wait. We'll do this next part of the quest, and then we'll go over to Mega Man 04. Well, I guess Skull Camp can be used on opponents' monsters too, so that's another good point. Yes, that's true. I think that's one of those weird things that unless it says otherwise, technically all equipment can be used on any monster on the field or something odd like that. Or I think maybe because Skull Clamp is older, you can do that, but the newer ones, it's assumed that if you're like equipping an item, it's always only to your own controlled monsters or something strange. Okay, okay, I have a bed here. So we'll down the wine. Get drunk. Ooh, I can take a swing at this. Oh my god, okay. Dang. We are definitely right on the cusp of what works. Oh, okay. Bandages are kind of tempting. Nice, just unlock it. Should probably throw a marigold in that one, but... Okay, that's my stuff. Alright, what we'll do is we'll down the wine. What, like 3? Wow, that made us very full. Interesting. And we'll just sleep to now. So wait, does the wine give us nourishment? We are not... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, our energy is not coming back for some reason. Wonder Wand spell. Equipped only to spellcaster monster. It gains 500 attack. If you control the equipped monster and this card, you can send both to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Oh, dang. We are still apparently very drunk. Okay. Wow. I mean, we drank 3 wines. I don't feel like we should be that drunk. Oh, okay. We're just meeting him here in the tavern. Hey, you guys seen the priest? I need to talk to him about murdering people. You see, he was talking to a guy who murdered people, and he murdered people, and I murdered people, and I need to talk to the priest about murdering people. Slap the cup out of his hand. You know anything about the priest being a murderer? You're the bailiff. Do you know about the priest being a murderer? You look like you don't have any friends. Do you know anything about a priest being a murderer? So it's a +0 cycler in Yug, and you'd usually need to run a spellcaster that's easy to special summon. Oh. That does sound very specific to try to get it to work. Now there's the priest. How's it going, Pa? I need to talk to you. Your face looks all messed up. What's the problem? Oh, that was my fault. My bad.
I'll have a beer. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I guess I'll just tell him.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Only really using Exodia decks, oh.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just
tell me he's
going
to drink through his helmet.
God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child.
Wow, this other lady's just listening in.
Rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch Bernard.
Here.
Do you think I'm not up to the job, Father?
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things.
I feel like he's just probing us for information, but I don't know what that means.
The rumours aren't
I
exaggerated.
mean, we are
this
drunk,
time,
so...
unfortunately. The Neuhoff stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim. Dreadful. Well then,
Dead horses,
here's
yeah.
to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
He's dead.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Like
But
when you
this
dodged
is a
my
bit more
kick,
mysterious
punched
than
me in the
others.
face.
Let's
That was
just
very
say
mysterious.
I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days,
Like
of
the
course,
guard
it's just
behind
a bit of
the inn?
exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
One ale, please.
Uh-huh. Oh, we suddenly sobered up real
I
good.
understand, but that
Oh,
means
drunk
we've reached
again.
a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad.
A tankard.
I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret.
Pour me an ale.
But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
As you wish.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be
To
something
good
topical.
neighbors.
Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated.
Wow.
Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver.
I love this
They
lady
don't
is
know
just
mercy.
hanging out listening
Their
to all
hearts
this.
are corrupted by longing for wealth.
Cheers.
And they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself would
Okay, this will be on the
would
test.
he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice
Ale
and
for
dress
me.
their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I
he is
preach
getting
to.
very worked
I'm one
up.
with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Hot for you.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he
You
got out
sure?
of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
What?
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Thanks.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Lurk? Okay, lurk away.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Sure.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
Reading warning, though.
I knew
Watch
you
out
would
for when
let me
Henry
down.
wakes up mid-cutscene from the night of debauchery. Okay. Warning, though. Okay. Wakes up mid-cutscene. I think there's nudity there. Could be wrong. Okay. I got my hand on the switch camera button. Oh, that lady was actually part of the cutscene. That wasn't an accident. Oh, and we're gambling money. That's always fun, too. Next cutscene? Okay. Wow. That one guy is still dirty. He just doesn't bathe, I guess.
Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Oh, okay. I mean, Henry's not going to turn down a chance to fisticuffs. Oh, that was rude. Wait. Wait, there's just people out here. I'm just handing him combos. I don't even care. Where's the other guy at? What? Why are there all these people out if it's after curfew? What?
Look out.
Am I still in combat? What? Oh, are they still fighting over here? We reach a new level of warfare.
Oh, my dear.
The tourney's happening right here? Yeah, it is. Oh! Climb the bell tower.
I'd love to. And Henry, too.
Godwin's concubine. Oh.
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
So is this like a big blackmail campaign against us? Is that what's going on? Oh. Okay, we've been warned. Cutscene. We're good right now.
Here we are. Look at this.
Okay, wait, we're okay. It's a huge bell end. That's what she said.
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Whoops. A little too much to drink.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Okay. That sounds like a setup for a scene. Loading screen. Okay, Henry is nude. Well, he's topless. He's laying on the ground in what looks like a barn. Oh, okay, yep, there's some booba in here.
Priest
Yep.
has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
He's being approached by a lady who's removing his trousers. And now has assumed a horse riding position of sorts on top of Henry, who's still on his back. And now Henry is no longer a virgin, officially, canonically. Okay. How did we get out here from the barn? Wow. Wait, can I? I can't. It's like, can I stealth kill him in this state? Okay, what's my current objective? He said he was gonna do something in the morning, right?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Wow. He is a wow. Henry is such a weird goober. He's so awkward. It's amazing. Objective survived. I guess objective completed. We survived the night. So what happens if you don't like drink with him and stuff?
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you?
What?
Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry.
He was so drunk he forgot himself. And us. And everything else, probably.
Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. Oh, my guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Wait, before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What?
What? So
Are you
first
kidding
I
me?
investigate a murder no one wants investigated.
Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters.
Yeah?
So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. Flawless. Oh.
Explains why this guy is
How
a
about
priest
this?
in a small town.
If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Wow. Not only is he no longer a virgin, he's finally seeing the world for what it is. Alright, but I can't... alright, but I can't guarantee the results.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
Wow, he got dressed fast.
Exactly.
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern. And
While you were
that's that.
drunk.
No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Wow. Alright. Find the what? What did it say to do? Give the sermon. Oh, just give the sermon. Okay. Wait, he said that they're... Yes. Okay, wait. How do I read it? I believe in church. It's not the church surrounding has turned poison. Oh, this isn't... This isn't Steam. This isn't Steam. I forgot. Hold on. Time for reading? No, we have time for reading. There's always time for reading. Henry, kind of... Thank you. Oh, no!
Look out!
Oh, where did...
You, Judas, you betrayed me.
I didn't think it would be
rather than
that
help save
quick.
their souls. They'll end in hell because of you.
Really? It's that fast? Like, that's even fast by module standards. Where does that put me if I load back? Does it say? I think I see these. Was that right before the priest? I don't know where that puts us. Sorry, I didn't realize I only had 30 seconds. Okay, it was literally right before we went to go talk to the priest. That's fine. I can just cut past the... Oh, wait, he's actually in here, right? Yeah. We'll just have to do the one fight. Hold on. Oh, why is it saying it's saving now?
I'm sorry, I can't tell. But first,
Scallots, they're dead. Was.
my
He did send him.
now.
We're exaggerating. Good with a sword.
Well,
the points.
Keep
Make it red.
what?
And
well, it has to.
What?
wow.
Well,
Let's. What? I'm what?
What do you think of it?
If he got out of.
Where can I find out more about?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons.
As you wish.
Okay.
what? Yeah, let's.
Nonsense.
So I think that first page is the one that is the thing he just talked about.
Don't you? Thanks.
What do you? I.
Okay, so we'll do this. We'll have the fist fight again. Oh, can I not skip this?
Enough
Oh, there we
of
go.
this.
Okay. I mean, we absolutely just rocked these two guys' world, so...
I'll help you. I'll help you. Fucking hell.
Okay, that guy's... Oh. Wait, who am I attacking? Wait, why am I attacking both of them? Just give him the hands. Okay, he's down. Oh, this guy's also fighting me? What?
She only started not long ago. While there's still a...
Oh, yeah.
She sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite...
Okay, objective completed.
So, my dear. Would you like to have a little ring on the bell?
So I think we can do this.
Said and done.
I'd love to.
Can I? Okay, this is actually in module still.
Right, Henry. Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
It's hard to tell who Henry ended up having an evening with. Or I guess technically it was morning in that cutscene, but...
Careful, you don't hurt your...
Okay, so... Hold on. I'm gonna skip this, just in case. I don't know where it's gonna go to for this next... Oh, yep, I was right. It went back to this scene again.
Come here.
Okay, so we can skip this then. Okay, we're here for this. I can throw punches. So we got the drunkenness. Well, actually, we're more drunk this time than we were last time. Last time we were only about like 80% drunk. This time we're like 99% drunk. I wonder if it's because watching the cutscenes has like a somewhat real-time effect, and we lost a little bit of drunkenness in the cutscenes. Okay, skip this. Skip this. We did get better at drinking. Alright, but I can't guarantee a result.
Alright.
Come on.
I can't make any promises about what will happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Okay.
Christ almighty.
Yeah, on Mother Church, I
Fine,
think, is
then.
the thing.
We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's...
Okay, where are we going? I can't... Okay, am I just following him then? Okay, let's give the speech of our lives, everybody. Let's give the speech of our lives. We're gonna pull a Fry from Futurama, where we're just gonna write the whole script on our arm. It's fine. Want to wear something? Can I? No, I think underwear's fine. It's very similar to what the the priest was wearing, so. Okay, we haven't seen this. I can't skip this.
He can hardly walk after his cape last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
You were with them.
Any minute now, you'll throw up.
It's awesome.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. What a bunch of jerks.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et
I'm a
Spiritus
stuff. Amen.
Accepit panem.
Well, at least he still remembers his Latin.
At venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem.
Oh, she's still in her
Brothers and sisters,
underwear?
you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching.
That's
I've
one of the most
managed to
prestigious
persuade
universities in all
Henry
of Europe?
to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will cue first.
Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. Start a modest sermon. Start a lengthy sermon. Begin the sermon confidently. Confidently?
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
That's in the head of the church. So that's the head of the church.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone.
Uh-huh.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, hunger and chaos, failed harvests, fires, floods and other catastrophes. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad, because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
Percent of fornication.
They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague.
I would say overall that was a success then. Some of those did not match up with the thing that was mentioned by the priest, but...
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is. He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
Could have been worse, yeah. I think we only failed 1 of 4, right? And everyone seems relatively happy.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Wow. Wow. Mysterious ways indeed. Let's get all our stuff back on. Ring. Great. I guess I don't need that right this second, but... It's just a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit you kind of thing. Yeah, just a little to top myself off this morning. Okay, great. So I think I'm too drunk to run. All right, but we can get a save. Wonder, is there someone, you don't have to tell me who, but is there actually someone in the town you could talk to that isn't the priest to figure out what to do next? Is there like one random like character or something? Is there a master thief? Yeah? Oh, okay.
Are you winning, son?
Welcome back, Ika. Yes, we managed to get through the sermon fairly well. We got 3 out of 4 on the sermon test. I would say that's a success. The people seemed happy, but they weren't like applauding like crazy. And the priest gave us the information we needed, so. Did you enjoy the Giga Chad priest? I mean, Henry did pretty well considering he was drunk and he'd never done a sermon before. So yeah, I would say he did a pretty good job. Also, it didn't translate super well to what the priest had said. Wow, we woke up with full energy after all of that? Really? Okay. But what he had said during the speech wasn't 100% a translation of what we needed to select during the choices, but I guess the point was you were supposed to go a little bit more aggressive after you started the speech, since the speech itself was a very aggressive speech. All right. Great. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's not what I expected to happen, but that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna have fun editing this one later. I mean, at least we got some good fisticuffs in there. We met a pretty funny character. I don't know. Not a bad quest. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen next. I feel like we're gonna start getting into the actual, like, heavy stuff now. Like, we started out with the fun with the priest, right? Kind of break up the tension between what the initiating event and where we're going. But I feel like we're gonna get into the heavier stuff now. I could be wrong, but it feels like where we're going. It's where it feels like we're going. Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch roll go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody that checks the VODs here on Twitch, check the VOD, the YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And that's going to be it for me, everyone. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you are up to. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Bye.